Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I've come across this game, Fun Super Combo, fun spelt F-U-UN Super Combo. I picked it up last week. I can't remember how much it was. I believe it was less than £3. It could have been $1.99, it could have been $2.99. I can't remember how much it was before I picked it up, like in full price. I don't think it's on sale anymore, but as you know, when you buy a game on the PlayStation Store, it doesn't show you how much it goes for after that, so I think it's $11.99 at the moment, but don't quote me on that. But it's really good fun. There's two games on this collection. The Savage Rain, which I have heard about. What I liked about Savage Rain was it's a weapons based fighting game, but it had like a plane switching gameplay, if that makes sense, where it's literally you can be on the bottom level or you can jump up onto a different plane completely. And then your opponent's got to jump up to your level, or if you're on the higher plane, you've got the advantage where you can like do a dive attack, which was quite a good game. But the sequel to it's also on this collection called Kizuna Encounter. I've never heard of this game, and when I was doing my research, I know it was only, call it a £3 game. I always do a little bit of research. I don't want to just completely waste £3, you know. A little fact that I found out, right? It's extremely limited, or they should say, the European version of this game, physical copy for the Neo Geo, is extremely limited. I'm talking, they reckon there's 5 or so copies available. The people have got them aren't selling them, but the last recorded one, again, This is nuts, right, guys? Years ago, one sold in Europe for €15,000. €15,000 for the physical copy. You know, I'm happy with my digital copy. You know, if anyone happens to watch this and you've got a version of this up in your attic, go get it, look after it, sell it if you want to sell it, you know, but yeah, I was shocked when I found out that. I know the Neo Geo games are expensive, but fucking hell, €15,000. Yeah, so this game, the one I want to look at today, Kizuna Encounter, it hasn't got the planes, but it's a tag fighting game. But what's unique about it, you can't just tag. You know, like in Marvel vs. Capcom, you just press tag and the other guy instantly tags with you. You've got to be standing on a certain part of the screen, and same with your opponent. So I think on the left is red, it's like a red part of the floor, and on the right is a blue part. So the red's yours. So it adds a new element to fighting games. It's really addictive, where you wanna obviously annihilate your opponent, but also keep them away from the area where they can tag, if that makes sense. And the other thing as well is, which is different to any other fighting game, when if one of your characters loses all their health, it's game over for them. It doesn't matter if your next character might have full health, but because you haven't tagged him, you can't use him. So it's kind of like in a wrestling match kind of thing. You've literally got to get to your tag zone to tag your partner to come in. So it's really good fun. I did do a bear with me, guys. We just watched this video. Obviously it's very Neo Geo. I absolutely love these graphics. Oh, there we go, see? If you look, you got the red is yours and the blue is theirs. I didn't stay on that very long. But basically you've got 5-10 characters to choose from, and they're all really, really different. You haven't got like a Ryu and a Ken who vary or quite similar. Every character's pretty insane, you know. The old guy, didn't get his name. Again, I haven't been playing this game for long, but I just want to get the word out there and really recommend this game. Oh, look at those graphics, they're fantastic, you know. Also, oh there we are, let's see the red. I've got to be standing on that red part, and if you notice underneath the health bar, it says change, and see now it's crossed out on the left, and now it's gone yellow, so now I can tag the guy, my tag partner, if that makes any sense. Also, with any fighting game, I'm really guilty. I like to play it as if I'm back as a youngster in the arcade, finding a game for the first time. So I don't read up anything about the controls or anything like that. I just like to go on feel, you know. The other cool thing with this game as well, before I forget, you can play co-op. It is 2-player. You can play against your friend, or you can play against the computer. So I could be your tag partner. I'd be like, come on, come tag me, kind of thing. Again, if that makes, I'm not really good at these, I know. I won the first round there. Yeah, it's wacky characters. I have a lot of fun so far with the old guy. Again, sorry I didn't catch his name. Let's have a look. Ah yeah, and obviously you choose which character you start with, which is quite common with team fighting games these days. Beautiful looking game though, isn't it? I'll turn the volume up a bit so we can have a bit of a listen as well. Right, so I now want to... The perfect place to get your opponent is your side of the screen in the far corner. Like where he was right then. That's where you should want to really lay it on thick. So he's as far away from his tag zone as possible. If I can keep him in that corner, happy days. You know, look at his health now. He's got hardly any health. He's got to jump over me or get past me to stand a chance. That's what I did there. So that was a really easy victory for me, that was, because he knew what... well, that was my tactics going into it, you know. It just adds a new element to fighting games. I don't know why they didn't have a sequel. There might be a sequel. Let me know in the comments if anybody else knows. Again, this is just a game I picked up last week. I was picking up the King of Fighters games, the Fatal Fury games, and this, the cover, the screen, the picture caught my eye, you know. And yeah, I did a bit of research and I thought, yeah, I stumbled across the right fucking hidden gem here. Yeah, see, I've jumped over him. I was just playing around with the controls there. So I'm trying now to keep him in that corner. Keep him far away from his partner as possible. What he needs to be doing now is either getting past me like he just did, or jumping over me, you know. There we are. So he's tagged now. I needed to keep him in that far corner, didn't I? Yeah, so they can tag. I want to get, or I can keep him in that corner. But they're quite close to their tag zone now. Yeah, just keep forcing them backwards. That was a mistake. Shouldn't have done a throw move there. You can spot a Neo Geo game a mile away, can't you? Just even by the sounds. There we are, so I've tagged now. Ideally, I want to jump over him and force him back in this far corner. But I'm not panicking because... I said again, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not panicking because my health is a lot stronger. They've got hardly any health on both their characters, you know. So I'm not panicking, I'm just enjoying myself for the rest of this round, you know, and figuring out the controls, which is the way I like to learn how to play fighting games. Always been the same. And if it's a game like Melty Blood, for example, that I love that game, then I will probably, if the opponent, the computer, does a fantastic move, then I will go out of my way and research and learn how to pull off the big moves, you know. But again, this is just early days playing these games. Yeah, we're actually fighting in the lift now. Oh, and like a construction site or some shit, you know? It's funny noises these old men are making. Oh yeah, the thing with this guy as well. Do you notice that old guy? He's the same character as I chose. When his first health, you've obviously got 2 health bars, the yellow bar, then the red bar. When you get down to your lower bar, the red bar, he turns into some kind of demon kind of old man. It's really wacky, so much fun, this game. It's a game I never heard of. So this is one of the reasons I wanted to start the YouTube channel. Like, I've been posting about this on my Instagram account, but it's hard to put into word in writing, so it's much easier to turn the PlayStation on and talk about how fantastic the game is. Let me know in the comments if anyone else is a fan of this game. Maybe you prefer the original, but I'm not saying that's a bad game. They're very, very different games. I was quite surprised that it was a sequel, you know. But yeah, this game is... I love the tag aspect to it, I suppose. Yes, I've been playing it. I did play it a couple of times with my PlayStation 5 control pad. I'm trying... I don't know, I always give a new fighting game, I play it with the control pad. But it's much more comfortable, you know, to do half circle moves and stuff like that with a fight stick. The only game I really rather on a control pad is, I said it in one of my other videos, I think, is Tekken 7. I don't know what it is, it's just as if... Oh, and maybe Mortal Kombat games. I was playing that the other day with the control pad. But yeah, I played this with my fight stick. My fucking fingers were exhausted otherwise, playing with the PlayStation 5 controller. Yeah, so that's not a review. If I was to review it, I would do a bit more research. But I would say, out of 10, I would say this game's a... Graphics. Now I'm biased, I'm a sucker for any of these old school graphics. I would give it 7 out of 10. The gameplay aspect, which is the most important thing, I would give it a 9, seriously a 9 out of 10. It's so addictive, this aspect of gear fighting mechanics. But there's not a lot, you can tell it's a 90s game, because there's literally, they haven't even got a training stage. So you've literally got to learn on the go. There's 10 fighters, which was about the norm back then, but to be fair, every fighter's completely different. I'd say overall, considering as well how much I paid for it, I paid, call it £3 for it. I'd say value for money, I'd say an 8 out of 10. If you're that poor sucker that's got the physical copy and paid €15,000 for it, I would say value for money, probably a 2 out of 10. But each to their own. That's in some lucky man, rich man, woman's collection. Anyway, that's enough rambling at the end of the video. Go check it out, guys. It's definitely worth the $11.99 as well, I will add. Because you are getting 2 games in there. Anyway, yeah, like this video. Thank you for all the subscribers today and yesterday. I think I had a total of 15 extra subscribers. Still can't quite believe it. Really enjoy my YouTube journey. Subscribe if you haven't already. Love you. Bye.